Hey YouTube, Turtleags here bringing you another AFK journey video. We acquired more stellar crystals and now we are finally going to be summoning on Fresto. Now I did do an earlier summoning session before and basically I got really lucky and was able to get some early pulls on him and get him to Mythic Plus. So that means we have 6 more Phraestos that we need to summon in order to acquire a Supreme Plus Phraesto. Now, Fresto, I've already play tested him at Mythic Plus, and he is quite amazing. In the sense that for AFK stage pushing, I have already pushed maybe 25 plus AFK stages with him at Mythic Plus EX. I think I had him at 8 at the time. Hey there YouTube, I'm wearing pants this time, nice. The good old full Ascension guide, yes. Raw, more Fresto Gamp, exactly. So, I do like him a lot, and I do plan on using him in my Supreme Arena formations as well. You have 5 seconds to subscribe or you'll be cursed with hitting hard pity every time. Exactly guys, exactly. So, alright, let's do this. So I did, thanks to my viewers, we kind of confirmed that basically, and I hope this doesn't happen, but if we hit hard pity every time, we should still guarantee a Supreme Plus Fresto. I'm hoping though we get a couple earlies because I really do want to get my Burial Paragon 1 if possible. Either Burial Paragon 1 or maybe we could do Fresto Paragon 1. I'll kind of think about it, or maybe save for the next Celestial. I think she could be amazing. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. We're already 20 pity in. Let's see if we can get in early. Okay, so this is our guarantee now. Okay, so that's one down. Okay, so let me see here. Okay, so now we're at 40. Okay, so that's 10. 20. Oh, okay. So we did get one somewhat early. I can stop looking at his jawline. His design and animations are well made, yes. Alright, cool. So we got him on our 30th pull. Our 29th pull. Or our 21st pull. Because 9 went towards the next pity. Okay, so then now, so we got 2 so far, we got 4 more to go. Okay, so that's 10. Okay, so I think we have like 11 left, yeah. So very close to hard pity here. If we hit pity, we have a high chance to get a double. Okay. Ooh, okay, so they forced us to hit hard pity. So this is the hard pity, because we had 1 after. 1 towards pity at that time. Okay. So now we're at 31. $10. Ooh, okay. So not too bad. We only hit hard pity once so far, and we've acquired our 4th one, right? I think we're on 4 right now. Let me backtrack for a moment. Yeah, we've gotten 4 so far. So now we have him Supreme. Okay, we just need 2 more. Oops. Two more. Maybe we can get an early. That would be nice. We're 9 pity in. Ooh, okay, we got a bunch of diamonds. That's nice. Ooh, we got even more diamonds there. Oh, that's really nice. Okay. That's a lot of diamonds. Yo. That's some next level luck. Thanks, guys. Alright, so I think we're at 9 pity right now. 11 pity, okay. Oh, okay, so they made us go hard pity. This is different from your Scarlita summons. Oh my god, it's so... Yeah, Roxarter, you're absolutely right. Hopefully I didn't jinx it. Yes. Alright, so that was the hard pity. Okay, so we got 30... So we just need one more copy. If we can get an early, that would be really nice. I'd like to save some stellar crystals. I feel like I need a whale for Fresto. I just finished my Scarlita. No, I think Fresto seems to be mainly for AFK stage pushing. He's not really going to be used in Dream Realm. He might have some relevance in, oh god, Supreme Arena, but it depends on how Monka the stages are. Oh, they made us hit hard pity. What? Alright, well, I'm just going to do the one. Because one copy is all I need. And then I'll kind of sleep on whether or not I want a Paragon 1 Fresto or a Paragon 1 Burial. Or say for... Okay, nice. So we can go ahead and Supreme Plus our Fresto. Very nice. Okay, sweet. So when both Phraesto and his illusion are positioned in the same row, they each receive a shield equal to 570% of their attack when a battle starts, lasting up to 12 seconds. I feel like Paragon is meant for PvP. True, true. Yeah, grats. Thank you, Sansador. Thorn's good enough if you can't summon for Fresto. I do agree with that. On the bright side, doesn't matter if you wait to decide on Fresto since he's just in Stargate Station the whole time. True, true. GG's. Yeah, thanks. Alright, so let's go ahead and do some AFK stage pushing with him. Okay, so I got him EX10. And I need 200 more temporal essences to bring him to EX15, but that'll be another day. Yeah, just now, now he just needs plus 15. So, but let's go ahead and push some AFK stages with him. I have noticed that a lot of people have now been running Fresto in their replays. Yeah, so yeah, like this one right here. We were stuck on the stage before. Let's see if we can beat it now. Time to buy some temporal essences. Oh my god, I already hit my budget for next week. What we need in the game is a way to farm more golden essences. They really need to buff the amount we get. I agree 100%. Absolutely. This stage might still be too tough. But you didn't hit your budget for next week. Yeah, true. So YouTube and Twitch both send me the checks on June 15th. So I need to wait a week. I don't understand why we get more red ones than gold ones. I know, right? I have more red ones than gold ones now. Just use your next month's budget, Gambo, we need. Oh, I ran out of time, didn't I? So that's kind of the downside to Fresto, is that Fresto isn't like Thorn where he pushes heavy damage. So like in this case our Arden died super early. So, you know, red consumption is way higher. Oh, this is an interesting one. Okay, this is different. Oh god. No one's dying. Oh man. Sorry, I know this is not a Fresto gameplay right now, but I'm trying to beat the stage. Yeah, this worked out way better. Okay, we'll run Fresto on the next map. Try other AFK stage? Yeah, I'll do that afterwards. I think the problem with the previous Fresto formation was, for some reason, Arden kept dying really quick. Gonna crash the bed. Good night, everyone. Okay, good night, Pika. Okay. That's an interesting formation. And the cool thing is that you can dynamic balance a copy of Fresto. Oh, Aaron died instantly. Nice. Interesting. Sending our... Oh, okay, got it. Yeah, and I'm kind of showing you guys what it's like playing Fresto pushing AFK stages. It's really interesting. And both the illusion as well as the real Fresto can be healed by your healers. I also see that people in higher stages use Fresto instead of Granny and Thorn. Yeah. I get the feeling Granny will be replaced by Fresto, but not necessarily Thorn. Turtle, may I make a YouTube suggestion? Yes, of course. Absolutely. Oh, we're dealing with the tornadoes. Oh, our OD died. Tom, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you. Just a consideration, instead of reviewing the boss design, each dream boss, just reference an older video and link it and put it in the description. We'll make the videos down 10 to 12 minutes. Thank you, Walker, for the follow. Appreciate you. Which is the ideal zone. Got ads, won't hear response. Okay. Hey Irma, good to see you. And Logic Coding, thank you so much for the suggestion. I'm actually going to do that from now on because I think at this point everybody should know what the boss does. What I'll probably do is maybe just summarize the boss in 2 sentences and move on. And just say, if you want more explanation on the kit, just refer to an older video. I'm so used to playing in times 2 speed. Playing in normal speed feels like I'm in slow motion. Oh yeah, yeah. It's just because I needed to manual that. So what are we thinking about Fresto? Is he a must? Team seems really slow with him. I think that Fresto is a very good tank for AFK pushing. Because he allows you to hold down the defenses way better than a Granny could or a Thorn could. And mind you, Granny needs Rowan in order to get her ult off fast enough to hold down the fort. And even then, sometimes Granny dies. However, with just one copy of Fresto, so long as you put him side by side with his illusion, they are able to get a 30% damage reduction, both of them. And then, the real one, he can give 14% energy generation increase rate for that ally. And then the illusion can give 14% damage reduction. So it's kind of like a Thorin-esque thing with additional like utility. And then, when the illusion goes down, you can stun the enemy for, I think it was like 4.5 seconds, something like that. The downside to running Fresto is that, kind of like what we illustrated earlier, sometimes you just don't have enough damage. Now this is an issue with Granny as well, but at least Granny can like do the crowd control thing to make it so like the opponent cannot like shield or gain HP, that sort of thing. Uh, and Thorin has the advantage over Fresto in that there's the Thorin cheese. So Thorin does help with the damage output, whereas Fresto, he's not really known for dealing out major damage, even at Supreme Plus. He's really like a true blue tank. Yeah. Like if you need a reliable tank that doesn't require additional partners to function, Fresto's very good. Also, if the fake one dies first, it deals damage and stuns. Exactly, yeah. And at EX20, if the fake one dies first, he will summon another copy at 60% health. Yeah, but only once per battle. Yeah, like for EX15. Yeah. So very, very good unit. But not like super necessary. I think he's like a Thorin alternative. He's a Granny alternative who could also, yeah, he's basically a Granny alternative with additional offensive and crowd control capabilities. Part of the issue seems that besides AFK pushing, there's a lack of content that requires such a strong tank. Yeah, that is true. If he was like an offensive tank, I think that would be really good. But what's nice about him is that he's two tanks in one, and he's very tanky, which is what, like, essentially now that I think, oh, here's another issue too. You notice how like they deleted 3 of my back row. Fresto doesn't really help them in that regard. Wait till Song of Strife Abyss comes whenever it does. Yeah, I think that Fresto is a good unit for Team 2 if you use Thor in Team 1. That's actually another good way to look at it too, yeah. I mean, we're punching way above our level here. But what's cool is that there's so many ways to play him. He is a hypogene after all, so he's very easy to maintain a faction bonus, and thus like I feel like there's more teams you can run with him, teammates you can run with him. Like as you just saw, I failed with one team. I chose another team that someone cleared the stage with, and it's very different. Now we're running like a Florbell Arden comp, which is really cool. And it seems to be working out very well. Yeah, but as you can see here, the opponent is healing up, and the best that Fresto can do to prevent that is by stunning, which actually is helping out quite a bit here. So you have the tank stunning, you have Fresto stunning, and you have Florbell stunning that time. The new record copy paste is so good. Instead of looking at replays, memorizing each hero, just click copy and you're done. That's such good quality of life update. It sure is. Actually, from a content creator perspective, it is also very good, because I wouldn't be able to show this many examples of Fresto pushing stages if there wasn't the copy paste function. Unless like I just memorized very quickly, But this like auto pastes everything. It's really nice. So with the copy, I can get in and out. Yeah, exactly. And I have to say, I really like Phraesto's attack animations. They're very flashy. And I think running Fresto just makes you feel very safe. I remember, like, definitely AFK stage pushing feels way more relaxed now. Because, well, partly because of the copy paste function. Oh god, 4 seconds, 3. Oh, did we get the win or did we get the lose? Oh, okay. We won with 1 second left, not even. Got lucky there. OD execute king. Yeah, that was like 0.0000. Yeah, I think they were just like, we'll just give the match to him. Yeah, he's definitely huge quality of life. Yeah, everyone's running Fresto now. That would be funny if the company intentionally made it so that you only see Fresto. Just like sabotage everyone's replays. I think there is no alternative when you're like 100 levels in deficit. Yeah, true. It's like deficit pushing. And AFK stage pushing is more important now. But I don't think anything replaces Dream Realm pushing though, which means Rainier is still king. If there's one Hypogene or Celestial to get, it's definitely Rainier in my opinion. I see a lot of free-to-play struggle with records copy because there have been so many phases where Granny or Rainier Scarlita gets used and they have no references if they don't have them. Yes, this is a huge problem, I think. And earlier today when we did the feedback, right, we made sure to state that. And Rainier's also good in PvP too, yeah. For those of you guys who have been with me long enough, and a lot of you have, I'm sure you've heard me at least once say in the past that I wish there was another good tank besides Thorin. And we finally have a good one. Starts to look like Scarlita disappeared from records because of Fresto. Ooh, that is an interesting observation. Because part of what made Scarlita good was that she could shield your units in the beginning. I think it's also in part due to the Cascade spell. I think the Cascade spell has allowed units like Haywin, like Coco, to get their damage mitigation off, which kind of makes it so you don't really need to, Did I win? Oh, shoot. I'm noticing that when we fail, it's due to a time issue. Did Fresto turn out to be squishy at Mythic Plus? I did not have survival issues with him at Mythic Plus. Yeah. He's at Mythic Plus, I think he's tankier than Granny Supreme Plus. I'm on 948 and I'm stuck because of all the Phraesto records. Oh no. This deserves some rain clouds. That's really Monka. Yeah, they need to fix that. If hypogenes are solid at Mythic Plus only, that's a good track. Yes. Not needing Supreme Plus. Yeah. You don't really need Supreme Plus. Had the same problem last night, but then some new records appeared with non-Fresto clears, so I could push a little more. We have support, fighter, assassin, marksman, now a tank, so I predict the next hypogene is going to be a mage, since that's the only hypogene class we don't have. Yeah. Based on our... I think it's possible support will be next. Funny thing is, I'm starting to notice some names that used to be Fresto-less starting to build Fresto. My issue is at my current records, it's all Florbell. I didn't build her. Monka. Dude, I'm surprised by how good Fresto became. Dang, Fresto's everywhere. Okay, there's like one team that did not run Fresto. In District 1, there's already a guy on 993. Oh my god. I'm stuck at Abyss 303. Does Abyss become a res level check at some point? I'm res 270, trying to get 3 more stages for Twilight Essences to EX20 Scarlita. Yes and no, Red Devil. Abyss at past... oh, by the way, actually, once you go above 300, gets way tougher. Way tougher. Like, you go from climbing 10 stages at a time to a day to maybe climbing 2 to 3 stages a day. Sometimes I would go 3 days without pushing up any more stages because it was just so tough. So yes, I think you're right. But the thing is, I felt like my resonance level didn't even help because they were so much higher leveled than me. Like, weren't they like resonance level 450 if I recall correctly? It was ridiculous. They were more than 120 or so resonance levels above me. Yeah, and you get way fewer rewards after floor at 300. True. Yeah, so you know, it's if you're dying a lot, it's understandable. Like we've been there. Ooh, interesting. So here you have a granny. Dang, this stage is getting tough for guys. Gotcha. Our server is pre-season 2, so no buffs. This one, the enemies are res 421. Gotcha. Abyss originally launched with 300 and then had more added. It was likely just a way to keep whales busy pre-season. Yeah. If you get like super omega stuck, yeah, don't sweat it too much. I mean, obviously push to get your EX20 granny, but Granny, sorry. No, do not do that. Get your EX20 Scarlita. Sorry. Get your EX20 Scarlita, and then at that point, just chill. You know, because once the Song of Strife season comes out, then, you know, it'll be trivialized. Yeah, EX20 Granite, yeah, please don't do that. Remember when 2 weeks ago we saw an EX20 Cessia and I did not know what to say for the first 15 seconds? The guy was like, did I ruin my account? And I think he was like free to play or something. And I was just like, I think it took me a minute to try to collect myself and be like, where the hell did you get all those temporal essences? That they all go to Cessia? And then when he said yes, I just like had another brain fart for like the next 2 minutes after. Man. Yeah, and then we spent the next half hour trying to figure out how to salvage his account. Be a Giga Chad, get EX20 Lumont. Lamau, no, poor guy. Yeah, I have a guildmate that like Cessia style wise and EX20'd her. I mean I mean, bless his heart, right? You know, because we do need people like that, right, in this world, who have. This is how everyone finds love, right? When you like, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? Because there will be one person who will love you. You just gotta find that person. I don't know how I transitioned to that, but I have a guildmate that, yeah, that sounds sad, the EX20 Cessia. Do you think plus 20 Marilee's worth? I have enough for Scarlita and Marilee and my Odie's plus 20. I think so. My Marilee was actually the fourth person I EX20, because I went I went Odie first, Scarlita second, Arden third. Actually, technically, I botched and did Haywin third. But if I was to go back in time, it would be Odie, then Scarlita, then Arden, then Aaron, and then Marilee. I think that's how I would do it. But I would probably do Marilee before Aaron, or Marilee before Arden, if I wasn't in the Song of Strife season yet. Do we get a lot of more Twilight essences after season starts? Yes. Currently, we only get 6 a week from Champion Arena. Yeah, you will go from 6 a week to 8 a day. I can show you. But that's assuming you are top 20. Is it 8 or 6? I forget. Sorry, I might be capping. It may have been 6. Oh no, I was not. Yeah, you get 8 a day if you are top 20 in your district. And if you're top 50 in your district, which is definitely doable, we have some viewers who are like that, then you get 6 per day. It's amazing. I think there was one 125 red essence pop-up when season launched. Guys who should tell him. Marilee is plus 15 and Arden Aaron is plus 10 only. I think I'll do it just because I have like 400 red essences. Nice, yeah. Okay, so that pretty much wraps it up for Fresto summons. So what do I think of Fresto? I think Fresto is like your security blanket, right, when AFK stage pushing, because he pretty much, if you are looking for a tank that is 2 tanks in one who gets 30% damage mitigation from the start before Supreme Plus, you know, then I think, yeah, he's absolutely amazing. Now, you won't really run him in the Dream Realm because Thorn is still the king of the Dream Realm, because Thorn has the season skill, and Phraesto's season skill just taunts. And then what else? He is viable, I think, in Supreme Arena. As a matter of fact, before I end the video, maybe I can see if I can make that happen. So I was thinking about running Fresto in my burial team. I think that could be possible, actually. And then I would be able to run Thorin. Ooh, okay. Okay, well, it's 4:30 a.m. here. I'll cook another day. But yeah, Fresto, I was thinking about running him in the zoo team because when you have him EX15, when his illusion dies, he resummons his illusion at 60% of his max HP, and the resummoned illusion gets the shield from Floribel, Supreme Plus, because counts as a summon. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I do want to emphasize that he is not a mandatory unit. The mandatory units are Rainier Mythic Plus, and maybe Scarlita Supreme Plus. And then after that, you can kind of chill and wait for the next overpowered Celestial or Hypogene after Phraesto. So anyways, if you ever have any questions, you can comment down below, and I will see you in the next video.